Gemini, Gemini rising, those with their moons in Gemini. Are we ready for April? This is Aries season, all right? So let's chat about that. We're going to look at your Tarot and your Lenormand cards and your astrology and see how that all ties in for April. For this forecast, we will be using the Anna K Tarot. Very cool deck. I like putting them as a story and reading it as a story. All right, Gemini, so let's take a look at your cards first. It looks sunny with the Ace of Coins or the Ace of Pentacles, the number one, new beginning, something coming to you when it comes to money. But you got to wait for it. Look at this. The number 12, the Hanged Man. This is a major arcana card, so it's very important too. I think you're waiting for something, Gemini. You know, in astrology, we see that there's a lot of stuff happening in your 10th house, right? Lots of waiting and retrogrades and things happening with your career. This is the 10th house of career. So I could say you're waiting for something to come for that would be a career thing, maybe. Or some money, because the 11th house is where the sun in Aries is, which means money. I just think you're waiting for money, okay? In some way, Gemini, okay? Or you're waiting for some kind of opportunity here in some way. And the Four of Cups, he should be enjoying himself with all his servants and all these people around him, giving him food, trying to interact with him. But as you can see, this gentleman is just like, looking not impressed. The Four of Cups means everybody's trying to maybe give you something or get your attention or hang out with you or do stuff with you maybe, but you're too busy thinking of whatever the Hanged Man here is thinking about when it comes to whatever you're waiting for, when it comes to some abundance thing. Okay, so I think Spirit's trying to ask you to get back in touch with the people, 11th house with the sun in Aries. Get back in touch with those people, your friends, your networks, do fun things. People are trying to capture your attention in some way, Gemini. It could be your kids, could be family members, or it could be your friends. And, you know, you seem pretty tied up here with the Hanged Man. And the Hanged Man also asks us to look at things from a different perspective, okay? We hang out, so to speak. It's almost like if you turned the Hanged Man upside down, he would look like he was doing a jig. It would be a different kind of feeling instead of just hanging there waiting, right? So instead of hanging there and being apathetic about life or whatever it is, enjoy the opportunity or the feeling of what is coming for the future. And in the meantime, enjoy the present. Enjoy the people in your 11th house. Enjoy these new networks. Enjoy manifesting or aspiring to new things. This is a good time for you, Gemini, to make a goals list, a new motivation board or whatever, dream board or manifestation board, things like that. Because it's time to sort of think about the future when it comes to your career and your goals and your aspirations. This is a good time right now in April for you to do that, okay? You do have the new moon solar eclipse, March 29th. Okay, this is a big event. New moon, new beginnings in your 11th house of the hopes and dreams. Money trickling in from benefactors and from powers that be, we'll say. It can be from your work. But in general, 11th house is a lot about your hopes, dreams, aspirations for the future, and about the people. The people are good for you at this time. You know, interactions. Getting out there, doing things with people, and not being like this Four of Cups guy where everybody's trying to, you know, engage with you, but you may be feeling too worried or too absorbed, obsessed perhaps. Depends where Pluto is in your chart. You would look, where's Pluto in your chart right now? What's it doing and what were you born with? See how Pluto's affecting you too right now, Gemini, because Pluto is a very obsessive planet, and maybe that's what's happening is you're obsessing over something instead of just letting it go, letting it flow. The abundance is coming obviously with that number one Ace of Pentacles, okay? So I wanted to say too, the Hanged Man, 12, sorry. The Hanged Man is the number 12, the major arcana, and 1 + 2 = 3, the number of merging, blending, growth, communications with people. So there's another example of how to use this energy wisely. in April. Now, let's pull some cards from our Power of 8 Chakra Lenormand. These are our cards. They come as a set with the Power of 8 Chakra Oracle as well. So let's pull a few cards for you, Gemini. See, we got the new again. So we had that Ace of Pentacles, which is a new gift of abundance. Yay, right? Something cool. Resources, money could be with the Pentacles. You know, this is a very earthy card, right? It's a lot about the money or the resources, assets, things like that. And here we have the new with the Child card. So new beginnings is showing up again, you know, and that new moon I think is going to be strong for you, Gemini. Okay, you are ruled by Mercury, by the way, and Mercury is in Pisces in your 10th house of career. So there's a lot of reflection about your fame, reputation, your career, being abundant, being on top of the world, so to speak, because the 10th house is at the top of the chart, right? It's just about your mark that you're going to leave for your children when you pass, the legacy that you leave behind. You know, there is a lot of thoughts here. I can see why you're Hanged Man. You're thinking about a lot of that stuff, but just don't become obsessed about thinking of that stuff, right? Because let it go, let it flow, have some fun, right? Life is meant to be fun. With the child, having a childlike feeling about life, perhaps. Okay, now let's see what else for Gemini when it comes to Lenormand with the new card. We got some new problems with the snake. Okay, sorry, it is what it is, but sometimes we get problems. What kind of problems? Let's see what kind of problems. We need a little clarification. It could be problems with your kids because it's right next to a child card. It could be problems with the kids that are affecting you in a way, in some way. But remember, it's all in our attitude, right? Let's change this to this and do a jig instead of hanging around, right? You know what I'm saying? It's all about our perception and our belief systems too. But it could be trouble with a new thing, and that new thing is something about a mountain, the obstacle. Okay, the trouble, it's obstacle. Oh, it could be waiting. You're having trouble waiting for things again. You're having trouble with challenges about the timing. Maybe you're really waiting for this Ace of Pentacles, the money to come in or the opportunity to come, but it's just not coming, and you're just like waiting, and it's just not coming, but there obstacles are happening, right? That could be one way to interpret that. Yeah, looks like some kind of new contract commitment in some way with the ring, and it's not like it's not like marriage ring. It's more like a contract. You're waiting for some kind of contract to be signed, maybe paperwork, something like that, which can equal the abundance to come in. But just remember, everything works out for me, you know, and that's what we put on the bottom of all our decks. I just want to show you on the bottom of the box. Everything always works out for me. All right, so keep that in mind. Remember, it's all in our belief systems. It's all how we perceive the world, and that's what's reflected back to us. I am going to pull one more card for you, Gemini, a bonus card, just to soften any energy that may have felt a little harsh in this reading. Okay, because, you know, Mercury being in retrograde with Venus, and you're run by Mercury, there's just a lot of inner feelings, and I want you to feelings. I make a difference. Let's check it out. I make a difference. And we got those sunshine cards too. You know, we got that solar plexus chakra for confidence, you know, confidence, intuition, and then we have this sacral chakra, which is orange in your reproductive area, which is passion. But it's like the joie de vivre. It's the opposite of this guy, right? He's not feeling very joyful about life. This card says, let's feel joyful. I make a difference. Everything you do and for others, all this stuff. And being in the 10th house, a lot of your energy, Gemini, in April is in that 10th house of career, fame, recognition with others. And this, you know, Spirit's trying to say, Gemini, you do make a difference. You're special. And, you know, the 17th comes up here. It's funny because I think tomorrow's the 17th when I'm recording this, March 17th, which is St. Patrick's Day. And, you know, I just want to put that 1 + 7 = 8, the number of power, the number of money too, you know, that abundance, that Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Coins. Yeah, that's coming too. But, you know, just keep the sunny attitude. Be sunny, be positive, be optimistic. Things will come when they're ready to come, when spirit's ready to deliver, whatever. You can't control that. You can control your present, and you can control how you feel about things. And just know, Gemini, you're important and you make a huge difference in the world. And we love you. And with that, I wouldn't be surprised if you carry a really super positive attitude like we talked about today. You will be more famous. You will be more recognized. Abundance will flow to you like from, and the sun. Maybe it's a case too, you need a little more vitamin D since it's been a little dark here. We're in the northern hemisphere. At least the sun's starting to come out here in April and you can get some more sunshine, get some more vitamin D, and that's definitely going to boost your spirits. But remember, every day is a gift. Okay, every day is a gift, and you got this. All right, so come see me for a reading if you're interested, Gemini, at www.themoontree.org. Our cards are for sale through my website as well. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.